Hello, this is Randy Lanham with the Lanham Brothers Jamboree. On this episode, we will feature Barry Lanham and the Footstompin Express Cloggers, Wayne Morris, Mackenzie Flener, and Rick Faris. Enjoy the show.
Footstompin Express Cloggers right there! Yeah! Yeah! Give it up for them one more time.
Well, Mackenzie, thank you so much for being on the show. Man, I remember Mackenzie when she was just a little bitty and starting lessons, and you come a long way because now she started taking private lessons, and she went in and started doing the group lessons, and then she ended up doing the band class and then private lessons, and then one time she said, well, I might be interested in teaching myself someday. I said, well, you just come down there and sit in class with me, and maybe someday you will. And guess what? Now she is. She's our fiddle teacher here. Yeah. So she's got a few private students now and does the group lessons here, and could not be more proud of you, Miss Mackenzie Bell.
Well, thank you, Randy. It's been quite the honor and quite the journey. A lot of people, when Randy first asked me if I was interested in group lessons, I was a little bit hesitant because I'm like, well, I'm not much older than they are, and I was very hesitant. But then after I got into it, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy teaching the younger folks how to play because I'm teaching them stuff that Randy and everybody else that I played music with really brought me up. So, getting to pass it on, that's the greatest joy.
It absolutely is. And we got to get a hats off to Mr. Orville Snyder, which I have a feeling is here tonight. He's been volunteering down here helping us with these lessons for many, many years. So you remember when I was talking to you about that, I said, Orville will be there to help you every step of the way. And that gave you the confidence, right? It wasn't like just throwing you out there by yourself.
It really did. When you first asked me, I'm like, well, is Orville going to be there? Because if he's not, I'm scared.
Not. Well, we're sure proud of you. What song are we going to start with?
We're going to give you all a little bit of Irish music to start us off. And here's one called Irish Washwoman.
1, 2, 3, 4. Heck yeah. That was awesome, girl.
Well, that was a really fun song to play, Randy. And Chris said banjo sounded awesome, by the way.
And Rick Faris over here tearing up the mandolin. Right, he tore it up so bad he's got to tune it right now. Right? And Chris Armstrong on the bass.
I thought it was banjo players that had to tune all the time.
Mandolin. Mandolin is Italian for out of tune.
I see.
All right, what you got next?
Well, this next song we're going to visit is a good old gospel tune called Be Thou My Vision.
Ready, play. We got to go to Hickory Hills Recovery Center and write an original song. When we went up there, we told them we was coming up, said, hey, you know, me and some buddies, me and Wayne and Joe Christian, went up there and well, we told them ahead of time, hey, we're musicians. We wouldn't mind just to play a little bit for the guys up there, just to loosen things up, you know. We don't want to just bust in there and start writing a song. That's kind of weird. So we went in there and we jammed with them for about 45 minutes. There were 60 men in there. And then after that happened, we said, well, you know, whoever wants to stay around and write a song, we're going to write a song. So 11 of the men stayed there. And when we went up there, we didn't have any preconceived idea. We had no idea what was going to write. We didn't go up there, zero idea, right? So we went up there and we asked the guys, because it was us three writers and then 11 guys, a couple of them played guitar. So we said, in my head, I'm thinking, man, they ain't going to want to write a song about recovery. You know, they live in this facility all the time, you know, 24/7. They're talking about recovery. You know, they may just want to write a silly, funny little goofy song. We didn't care. We were just going to write a song with them. So I said, so what do y'all want to write about? This older gentleman, probably about 70 years old, he says, let's write a comeback song. And they all said, yeah, let's write a comeback song. And we was like, that sounds cool. Yeah, okay. Let's write a comeback song. 2.5 hours later, those men, man, we had so much fun. They was having a blast. We was writing this song, getting the music together. And then when it came out at the end, we were all blessed. We were blessed to be there, be amongst them men and do this. But this is what came of that. I want y'all to hear. This is called Comeback Kid. And
used to think I had it all figured out, that I had the world by the hand, but I gave it all away to chase a feeling, but that didn't fit in God's plan. Hit rock bottom, with nowhere else to go but up from there. I had to face myself and all my foolish fears before I could remember how to care. Now I'm coming back, yes, I'm running back. I can't get there fast enough. I need God to pick me up. He's healing me, yes, He's forgiven me from all the things I did. I was a prodigal son, now I come back here. Know that I'm still not worthy, but maybe God could use someone like me. Well, all I want to do is share His message that was so freely given to me. Now I'm coming back, yes, I'm running back. I can't get there fast enough. I need God to pick me up. He's healing me, yes, He's forgiven me from all the things I did. I was a prodigal son, now I come back here. Now I'm coming back, yes, I'm running back. I can't get there fast enough. I need God to pick me up. He's healing me, yes, He's forgiven me from all the things I did, from all the sins I hid. Help me change the way I live, from a prodigal son to a comeback kid. Now I'm a comeback kid. Come on, put your hands together, clap for it now.
professional. But Rick, we love having you in town, man.
Thanks.
He is
Very glad to be here.
He is a luthier, and
That's not a Lutheran. Luthier.
Luthier. A lot of people don't know what a luthier is. Tell them.
Oh, I thought we weren't going to tell them. I thought we discussed this. We weren't going to tell them.
Oh, we have to tell them.
Oh, well, now we have to. Okay. Well, a luthier is a repairer or builder of stringed instruments. So, I make guitars. I've made lots of instruments throughout the years, but yeah, this is one. This is actually the first guitar made in Owensboro. It's white oak. Yeah, and it actually I spent the summer touring with it with my band. So
yeah, man. So you came from Kansas, moved down here. You're in the Kentucky Guitar Works building over there, but it's Faris Guitars is your company name, and Rick Faris band is who you tour all over the place with. And I'm sorry you got me for a fiddle player tonight, but we appreciate you being here.
You're sounding great, man.
Well,
always
thank
enjoy
you.
picking with you.
I'm going to have to pay him lots of money for what he just said. But anyway, that's okay. IBMA Songwriter of the Year.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
Pretty cool,
That's
man.
pretty
Ain't that
awesome.
cool?
Thanks. Well, we're going to do a tune that actually I heard the Nashville Bluegrass Band do the first time, and Mike Compton kicked this off on mandolin. Mike couldn't make it tonight, but you know we'll get Chris to kick this one off on dobro because I love the dobro, and Chris is an awesome picker. How about Chris Joslin? I don't know if you got introduced, but like there you go. Here's one called Gospel Plow. Plow, and I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. But keep your hand on the plow of God. Hold on. Keep your hand on the plow. Hold on. Luke and John, all these prophets are dead and gone. Keep your hand on the plow of God. Hold on. Keep your hand on the plow. Hold on. Told the streets up there are paved with gold. Keep your hand on the plow of God. Hold on. Keep your hand on the plow. Hold on. Keep your hand on the plow. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you.
Fantastic. Now, IBMA Songwriter of the Year. Do them an original song.
All right, we'll do. Well, this is a song, actually. I'm going to change the script. I'm not going to do the one we rehearsed because it's just me up here. So I'm pulling an audible on myself. But this is a song that's, it's autobiographical, but, you know, the whole reason I started building instruments was because I couldn't afford a better one. Dad being a professional musician, you're going to have that. But, you know, I'm thankful with how it's worked out. I mean, I'm here in Kentucky because of it, and it's a great joy in my life. building things that will outlive me, and here's one called The One That Got Away. Fishing with the family, I wandered down the bank. I heard the drag reel singing and I pulled back with the yank. The monster had his own design and he jumped and broke the line. Still swimming around today, the one that got away. Fate as it ebbs and flows, it's got its twists and turns. Though we may not understand, the heart can help discern. Mama said, close your eyes and trust your heart to see. The one that got away just wasn't meant to be. The smell of a musty martin I one time dearly had. It spoke and sang the life of the musical nomad. They said that it was spoken for, but the seeds were sown. If I couldn't buy the vintage sound, I'd have to make my own. Fate as it ebbs and flows, it's got its twists and turns. But though we may not understand, the heart could help discern. Mama said, close your eyes and trust your heart to see. The one that got away just wasn't meant to be. I remember my first heartbreak like the dark side of the moon. Call it fate or destiny, but dreams they do come true. And now I found my better half, I know she's here to stay. Hey, look at us, it's all because the one that got away. Fate as it ebbs and flows, it's got its twists and turns. But though we may not understand, the heart could help discern. Mama said, close your eyes and trust your heart to see. The one that got away just wasn't meant to be.